I'm tired of trying to do shit. You ever get that feeling? The hamster wheel, just the endless, I'm trying to do this, I'm on my grind, I'm trying to build this business, I'm trying to lose weight, I'm trying to be a better boyfriend or girlfriend, I'm trying to not feel so overwhelmed, I'm trying to move, trying. It reminds me of that saying, be about it, don't talk about it, or don't talk about it, be about it. We need to embody the things that we want to be, and quite literally, in my opinion. Instead of always trying to be somebody, you just have to be that somebody. You have to assume that state. This gets into a lot of that, Neville Goddard stuff, but assuming your wish fulfilled, assuming you are that person really, and you don't even, have to assume a wish fulfilled. You just, in my opinion, you have to, or what works better for me is just to assume that identity. Like I'm that person. So for instance, if you're trying to, build a business and be an entrepreneur, then you're that dude. Who am I? I'm that dude that's building a business, yeah. And of course I'm going to be successful because I'm going to do everything that it takes to be successful. But I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not trying to become something. I am that. I am that now. I step into that person. I step into that identity. And over time, yes, I will refine that. I will become better at that. I will achieve things through that, through that vehicle, through that vessel of becoming this person. But I found that what's worked for me is just becoming that. Like I'm that dude. Like when I wanted to, rap, I became a rapper. Like I wasn't an aspiring rapper. It's like I rap. This is what I do. This is present state. This is who I am. I will continue to get better as a rapper. I will, work on my career. I will work on my craft, but I am that right now. I embody that. That is who I am. So it's not even about faking it till you make it. You don't have to fake it. Like, you might be on your journey, you're in the process. Everyone's always a work in process. But I feel so many people, and myself included at times, will just kind of sit back and say, yeah, I'm trying, I'm working on that. I'm trying to get this or that. I'm trying to build this business. I'm working on that. I'm trying. But you know, we're all trying, but that's not going to get it done, and that's not what's going to make you feel like you are that person, because you're only going to feel invigorated when you feel legit. Now you can be, a beginning entrepreneur. You can be a dancer at the beginning of their journey. But from day one, you really need to embody that. You have to become that. You have to have that mental switch where this is what I do now. I'm a baller. I ball out. I play basketball. That's what I do. I might not be LeBron James today, but I'm on my journey. I ball. This is who I am. This is what I do. Take ownership of the things that you're trying to become from day one. And then you can keep working on them. You can keep refining them. But always staying stuck in a constant state of trying to do something or I'm about to do something. You just you live in this perpetual life that is going to get something in the future, and you'll never really get there. I mean, you really have to, like I said, you have to become that, and then you have to own that, and you have to wear that, like your badge. That's who I am. That's what I do. I eat, sleep, drink, whatever it is, fitness, health, wealth, spirituality. You have to become that person. You have to become the star of your own movie. Me, I consider myself, like, when I think about things like that, I've heard a visualization that you can do, um, which is, to from the first person, imagine yourself being, the star of a movie, who is accomplishing the things that you want to accomplish. Like, so for me, I like to see myself as Neo in the Matrix because I like to bend reality. I like to have, the bullets shot at me and I just know. And I just do things that people said were impossible. And so that's how I see myself as. I'm Neo in the Matrix. Maybe, you are the lead character of Gladiator or 300 or whatever. And, you have to be strong and and defiant and go against all odds. Or maybe you want to be someone who makes a lot of money, and it has a money consciousness. So pick someone from a movie that had a lot of money and a lot of wealth and was just able to lavishly buy whatever they wanted. But you have to view this as what it is what I'm learning of what this whole experience is. It's a simulation, it's a video game, and this body and this personality that we have is really just your avatar. So the cool thing about that is you get to choose who you are. You get to choose your identity. Things are not fixated and stuck. We have a lot of these presets with our genetics, with our upbringing, with our astrological sign that'll say, hey, you're supposed to be like this. Hey, you're from Brooklyn, you're supposed to act like this. Hey, you're a Gemini, you're supposed to be like this. But all these things are transmutable. There it's this is clay. This is like a malleable substance that we have literally with our physical bodies. You ever seen someone who was like extremely thin and skinny, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then become absolutely cock diesel? He created himself quite literally, physically, and with his career and all the things that he accomplished. So I guess my point of all this is instead of always kind of marginalizing yourself and trying to be super humble and say, yeah, I'm working at this, I'm going to school to be a doctor. No, you're a doctor. You're a doctor. You help people, you save people. That's what you do. You may be getting the training for it and haven't fully got that certification, but that's who you are. You're already that. You're already a chef. You're not someone who's going to, culinary school to learn how to cook. Sure, you are learning recipes and you're learning tactics, but you are already the chef. You are already the cook. You are already the entrepreneur. You're already a millionaire. You are already a successful wife, and successful mother. You are already a wonderful homemaker. You are already an amazing artist. It's just going to take a little while for the rest of the world to catch on. And it's going to take a little while for you to physically manifest some of the things that you're trying to do, in this time space, in this, artifice, this simulated reality that we're living in. There's a little bit of a delay. So things take a while to go from wave form into the physical. But it's still all just vibrating energy. Even the physical, like it looks physical, but it's still energy. But it does take a while for that to manifest. So while you're waiting for that to manifest and assuming that's going to manifest, these desires and wishes that you have, you might as well take ownership of them. One of my favorite analogies is like, when you order food at a restaurant, you're not like worried about if it's going to come. You might worry about how long it's going to take. Like, oh man, I got to get out of here pretty soon. I hope this food comes out quickly. But you know that if you place the order, it's going to come. So place that order with the universe, decide who you want to be and know that it's on the way. You're going to be shown the steps. You don't just sit back on the couch and, meditate and you get everything you want, but you decide who you want to be. You make that declaration. You own that shit. Like, I am this person now. You can't tell me anything. I am a basketball player. I am a chef. I am a rapper. I am a successful businessman. I am a great wife. And you just own that. You own that, and then you continue to work on it, and then you walk your path as that. But jump into that avatar on day one. Don't wait to where you feel like you have to have some sort of accolade or some sort of certification to become that. No, you need to self-certify yourself. You need to be self-actualized. You need to co-sign yourself. Stop waiting for someone else to make it okay for you to call yourself that. I did that with my rapping. It's like I didn't want to be, considered a rapper until I had done certain things, put out an album. Oh, now this other famous rapper recognizes me. He thinks I'm good, so now I'm good. No, that has to come from inside. You got to own that shit, people. You have to own who you want to be, and you have to become that person today. And that's where the journey starts. Once you make that declaration, once you decide, and then you go on your trip. When you want to go on vacation, you decide, hey, I'm going to Brazil. You book the tickets, and then you go. It's that process. But you wouldn't end up in Brazil if you never booked the ticket, if you never decided to research Brazil, and if you never said you were going there. So declare where you're going in life, become that person on day one, and then just walk the path, walk the steps. And everyone's journey has a different length of time, and everyone's journey has a different course and trajectory. Some people, they just hit the ground running, and 6 months later you're like, whoa, you really are that, and you just achieve it. Some people, 10 years later, you're gonna have people doubting you, like, hey, you said you were going to do that, but you're still working at it. You're still an apprentice. You're still an underground artist. You're still working at this small restaurant, or that you're going to be top chef, or that you're going to own your own restaurant. Don't listen to those words. Don't listen to those naysayers, because every person's path takes a different amount of time, and there's different lessons that you have to learn. What you really need to do is just trust in the universe, trust that it is going to happen, because once you've set that chain of events into effect, once that causality has begun, well, it's going to happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And with that, my beautiful people, I gotta go. So we'll talk again soon. I love y'all. One. Oh, and if you're feeling any of these vibes, please like, share, subscribe. I am trying to grow this channel, and I'm trying to get these words and these positive inspirations in my music and all of my creativity out to the world. So I'd appreciate that like, I appreciate a comment, and we'll wrap again soon. Peace.